Our mind has got a negativity bias in life as well. There may be 20 areas in your life which are all going smoothly and thriving, but one area becomes problematic and your mind gets fixated upon it. Why this problem here? But you don't think, oh, so much is going there. This is what makes us unhappy. We discussed yesterday that happiness is the universal common aspiration of all humankind. Irrespective of our country, irrespective of the city, our stature in life, profession, all of us are in the pursuit of that one beautiful experience, emotion called happiness. But we also discussed that happiness is eluding us, although we have been searching for it since the beginning of life. So today, we will explore a positive tool, happiness through positive reframing. Our mind has got a negativity bias. Have you ever noticed that if a fennel seed gets stuck in your mouth or a mango fiber, your tongue keeps revisiting that place again and again and again? There are 32 different places it could go to, but the tongue gets fixated with that one point where the mango fiber is sticking. Likewise, in life as well, there may be 20 areas in your life which are all going smoothly and thriving. But one area becomes problematic and your mind gets fixated upon it. Why this problem here? Somebody praised you in 10 different ways, but expressed one critical feedback. And your mind ignores all those 10 praises and just keeps revising, why was that told to me? You yourself may have done 50 good things, but made a mistake somewhere down the line. And your mind keeps revisiting that mistake. Why did I do this error? What happened to me? This is called the negativity bias of the mind. And this is ingrained in our physiological hardwiring. The reason is, suppose there's a fish in the ocean. Now the fish has got so many positive stimuli, nutrition for it that becomes available in different forms. And it's got the negative stimuli, the bigger fish that is coming to eat it. So the fish in the ocean has got positive things and negative things in the environment. Now, if the fish misses out the positive, it is not life-threatening, because there will be other opportunities. But if it misses out the negative, then that is the end of life. So if you were to design a fish, you would make a negativity bias of its brain to increase its chances of survival. And God too has made the fish in the same manner. And all the other creatures in the forest, in the African savanna, etc., in the Amazon, that their mind immediately hones in on a negative. You go and stand by the edge of a 300-foot cliff and you see how your brain starts reacting, right? That danger It is your physiology says there's something wrong. Take action to protect yourself. So we humans also have this negativity bias. Only problem is the negativity we face is not life threatening. It's just some kind of emotional danger, etc. Somebody said a critical thing to you, and the mind keeps on revisiting. My fourth cousin said this to me. All the other first cousin, second cousin, third cousins, they were all positive. But that one fourth cousin's one statement, the mind thinks about it, results in the physical parameters, the BP increases, the cholesterol changes, all because of negative emotions. Does this happen? Do you notice it? Scientists have done studies that why does the media keep on gurgitating negative news? What is the problem? There are 192 countries that are not at war. There are only 2 countries that are at war, and it is grabbing all the media headlines. Have you ever heard a media headline, there is no war between these 2 neighbors? Well, these scientists, they did a study of many countries, and they discovered that when people hear a positive news, it comes in and goes out. It doesn't impact their brain so heavily, but when they hear something negative, it rivets their attention. And the media is interested in their TRP ratings, their viewership. So naturally, whatever is grabbing the attention of the people, they're going to give more of that. And the consequence is the media worldwide is just telling you everything bad that is happening. Like when I did MBA 40 years ago, they used to tell us that, look, if a dog bites man, it is no news. If man bites dog, it is news. So our negativity bias. Now this is what makes us unhappy. 25 areas of your life are all going well, but you don't think, so much is going well. This one thing is going unwell, and how many minutes of the day you spend thinking about it? The problem is when the negativity bias combines with the Tetris effect. So what is the Tetris effect? There was a video game invented in the year 2000. And the way it would work was that objects of 4 different shapes would fall one at a time from the skyline. And your job was to turn the device in such a way that it comes and falls in the gap in the horizon, so that you keep filling the gap to make a straight line, and the moment the line is complete, it disappears. The idea was, how many straight lines can you make disappear by the end of the game? This is a very simple game, apparently, but it becomes addicting, as Faiz Chopdart discovered. Faiz Chopdart was a 23-year-old Britisher. After his marriage, he went on honeymoon to Egypt. And on the way back, he was playing Tetris. When he was in the flight attendants asked him to switch it off. But he found it so fascinating, he just continued to play it. They gave him a second and a third warning, and then they arrested him. And he came bound to England. And there, when the case came to court, the judge said that you threatened the life of everybody in the flight. This was a serious offense, 4 months imprisonment to you. This is the only case in human history where somebody went to jail for playing video games. 4 months. But he had gotten addicted. This created the term Tetris effect. Harvard psychologists tried this experiment. They would pay students to play video games. Now imagine any student's ultimate dream: play video games and also earn money. So the catch was, they tried it on 28 students. They had to play for 8 hours a day for 3 consecutive days. The consequences were their mind got hardwired. And later on, those students confessed. One said, I was walking along and looking at the Philadelphia skyline and thinking, if this skyscraper could have fallen, it would fit into this gap, and if this building would be ideal to go in there. And the second student said, I was walking along the wall and I was seeing the dark tiles could be tilted like this and go into the gaps of the light tiles. And the third said, when I was walking in the mall, I was just thinking if the Cheerios boxes could have turned, they would have fitted in the gaps below. So what happened was that when those neurons fired again and again and again, they got wired together. As the saying goes, neurons that fire together, they wire together. If you repeat a thought pattern, then the neurons in your brain gets configured such that the thought pattern comes more easily to you next time, and even more easily after that, and even more easily after that. This nowadays, the brain, they realize its neuroplastic nature. As little children, we played with plasticine. Now they realize the brain also has this neuroplastic nature. So, what is the consequence of the Tetris effect in real life? Now you keep on thinking negativity, and we develop the negativity bias.